Delighted to be joined by Newcastle Ledge, Rob Lee. Rob, a very good morning, Rob.
Morning, Rob. How you doing, mate?
Morning, guys. You all right?
Oh, yes.
Top form, mate.
Rob, this is, for Newcastle this season, it's just fantastic, isn't it?
It's brilliant. I think they're way ahead of the curve of where they thought they should be. But I was at the game at PSG. The atmosphere was. I've never witnessed an atmosphere like it. I played in the Barcelona game 20 odd years ago, but the atmosphere of that PSG game was just ridiculous. I've never witnessed anything like it, and I'm sure it's going to be the same again tonight.
I hope so, mate, because I'm going. I can't wait. I'm kind of gutted I wasn't at the PSG game, but I'm looking forward to it tonight. What about the group itself, Rob? I mean, I looked at the group, right? I thought it was a brilliant group for Newcastle. Obviously, I actually looked at it and I thought Newcastle could win it, and thought they could finish third or fourth. I thought it was that open. But the way I look at it now, mate, I think if they win tonight, it's just about. Of course, it doesn't guarantee qualification, but what a step it is.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's quite similar to when, again, the Barcelona, our group, really. We had Barcelona, Kiev and PSV. It got from Barcelona, good result against Kiev. And then the two games that came in between, which the Dortmund games, this season, were our games against PSV, and we lost them both. So we've got to be a little bit careful. People don't get carried away that we've beaten PSG. A great result against Milan. These two games against Dortmund are going to be easy because there's no easy games in the Champions League. And we just got to be a little bit careful of that. But I think, with the atmosphere that's going to be there tonight and the home advantage for Newcastle, I think will be too strong for Dortmund.
Rob, what about Tonali? It looks like he's going to be banned for a year. I think it's harsh. I really, really do. I know rules are rules, but I think we've got to look at it again. But if he is banned and it's upheld, if they don't appeal it, do they have to go into the market in January? Do they have to go and try and get a replacement or one or two? Because the way things are going, it's just wonderful.
Yeah, listen, Howard, I agree with you. I think I spoke to Paul Merson the other day about it, and he says, worst thing you do to give a gambler is time. And that, if they give him 10 months, 12 months, what's he going to do with his time? Is someone going to help him? Is he, rather than just stick a big, long ban on him, help the guy? But as in terms of getting someone in January, maybe, but I don't think it's not a necessity. They've got some very, very good players. I mean, Longstaff is playing the best. He's in the best form of his career. For me, he should be in the England squad. We got, Willett coming back. It would be like signing a new player again. So we got plenty of cover in there. Joelinton's been injured. He's back now. So we've got loads and loads of cover. So I'm sure they will, but for me, it's not a necessity. If one pops up, they can go and get, then I'm sure they will.
Rob, you mentioned him there, Joelinton. He's somebody that fascinates me, man. Honestly, God, there was a period when he was at Newcastle a while ago there. I'm thinking, you're actually worrying for him. You're feeling for him. You think, where's the next goal coming from? And then the transformation in Joelinton. I can't remember seeing a footballer just as if somebody's flicked a switch and he just looks a different player.
I'm the same as you, Al. I watched him when he first came, £40 million he had the number 9 on his shirt. Whoever gave him that was a huge mistake. Huge pressure on him to be a number 9. And I think the thing is, they were playing him centre forward, and everyone thought he was a centre forward because nobody knew him that well. But he's not a centre forward. He's probably one of the best midfield players in the Premier League now. Yeah. He's probably a 50, 60 million pound player now.
I know.
Playing where he's strong, he's quick, he gets in the box, he defends, he scores goals, and that's what you want from a modern day midfielder. So his transformation has been amazing, and the Geordies love him.
Yeah.
Rob, how do you see the Premier going at the moment? Is it still City the team that everyone's got to catch, and if so, who could catch them? Who's the main dangers?
Yeah, City the team for me, Al. They're still, I think, way ahead of everybody, really. You got teams, Arsenal and Liverpool, and Newcastle. I'll put in that group as well that can catch them because they are beatable. We've seen that, but they're just so consistent. They've got the best centre forward, I think, in the world. Got a great manager. Got some world class players all over the pitch, and they're just the team to beat. But there's 3 or 4 that if they play well against them and we can, and they don't play so well, you can get results against them. So it's not done and dusted because it's a long season, as we know, and people get injuries and people get suspension. So, but yeah, they're still the team for me that if you finish above them, you won the league.
What about the Champions League, Rob? Big Al asked me earlier on the show, back at 6 o'clock, he said to me, can Newcastle win the Champions League? And I was just about to spot out, no chance. But then I thought about it, right? I'm thinking to myself, with that support at home, particularly home games, then I'm looking at Manchester City, who'll be favourites, Real Madrid, and obviously and Bayern Munich and teams like that. I mean, they will clearly, have more favouritism than Newcastle, but it wouldn't be beyond the realms of possibility, would it?
No, as I just heard Eddie Howe say, if you're in the competition, you've got a chance of winning it.
Yeah.
That's why you enter the competition. That's why you get in, and you want to play. When I saw the group, you want to get in the Champions League to play against the big teams. We pulled the so-called group of death, but
yeah,
they're the games you want as a player. Players must be relishing playing against these sort of teams. And I'll tell you what, guys, no one's going to want to come to St James's Park. Nobody. With our team, the team that's going so well, with that home support, nobody is going to want to come there. I don't care if you're Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, you ain't going to want to come to St James's Park and play us on a Wednesday night.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil, Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10, on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.